Hey everybody, today I want to go over some uses for my pan pastels and using them on tissue and deli paper. Okay, so as you can see I have 40 different colors and I've separated them kind of like by color ranges. I'll put these off to the side. And these are pretty great to keep them in. I like them because they do twist and stack, but I think you can do them this way and make them long, but I find it just easier to buy these containers, which I got off of Amazon, just to have them used. Let me show you how I did. I use, in my art journal, and I use this is Tim Holtz. This is done with the pan pastels. The coloring of this. This is with regular Tim Holtz tissue paper, which takes the pan pastels really, really well. So here is a piece that I've done a little bit on already using the pan pastels, and even though they come with these are the applicators that they sell, and I do have a bunch of these, but for just like in my art journal and stuff, I find it easier to use these wedges. I buy them at the dollar store. There's 28 wedges in a pack, so for $1 you get 28 of these, and I think these work really well on the tissue paper. So I'll just show you going over, spreading it out with a wedge, giving it some color. You can see some green, some blues, and I just kind of like use the different sizes of the wedges, which you can also cut to keep going in my colored groups. Then I might want to use some, I kind of really like how these colors give it like such a kind of vintagey look. And then I can always go over with my black, and I really like the black. I find that you can use it to like distress kind of a lot of edgings on your projects. And it's really easy and goes on quick and smooth. And they blend pretty nicely. If you keep rubbing them in, you can blend them. I'm trying to see like a. You can see the colors are very vibrant on the pan pastels too. They're beautiful colors. Okay, another use you can also do on this tissue paper is the gelatos, which I don't know if these, let's try the gelatos out to see how well they work. The gelatos I would just kind of smush with my fingers. And let's see. Kind of almost like the pan pastel, the look of the pan pastels, but they are pretty similar, the gelatos versus the pan pastels. I think the pan pastels just are a little bit easier, and I think the colors are almost just as bright, but again, they're pretty similar. Of course, if you put your hands over this, you get a little bit, I get a little bit of color on my fingers, where the gelatos, not so much. The other way I did was to put it into the book is I use, let's see, just a gel medium, so I would just tear off some spaces. And I also used right here, this was the tissue tape, but I mean you can collage this using, I use Liquitex matte gel, and for the purpose of this I'm just going to kind of use my fingers. So I'm just going to put some of the matte gel down, and then I'm going to, just using my fingers, kind of spread it on. and get that kind of collage effect. Let's see if we can put this down here. I'm making a mess. Sorry about that. It's just for quick sake. Okay, so you can see how easy it is to collage with the tissue tape, or the tissue and the tissue tape, and the colors that you can get using PanPastels. Now, another thing I wanted to show was how easy it is to stamp with the PanPastels and getting that kind of resist marks. And I will show first on a piece of paper. Let's try a piece of black paper, and I'm going to take a stamp. I don't even know if it'll show up on black. Let's try. And I'm just using Versamark, and I'm going to stamp my image. And I'm going to use this color. Let's see. And did that really work? Not really. Okay, so on the black it does not work, but at least gives you a little bit of a, I don't know if you can even see that. Not so much on the black. Let's try it on the white, or let's try it on a piece of, so again, I'm going to stamp my image, and let's see, okay, so there you can see how it works much better. Not sure. Try this one. I did on white paper, and as you can see, it works. I think the best seems to be on the white paper. So, okay. And let's try some blue. And you can kind of blend other colors in to get like different effects. Let's try the green again. I'm going to try this on the tissue paper. So let's see how that works. Okay, and let's try some blue. See if it comes out. So I can see a little bit of it. The stamp comes in. You can see it was right here that I stamped it, and how it just comes up. So it gives it another dimension. Adding some dimensions. Let's try the wings this time. Try the wings like. Let me try the blue. You can see that comes on. I think that's a really neat kind of tip to just get stuff back to come out. Almost looks like it was already printed on to put your images on there. So yeah, so PanPastels and some new uses with them on tissue paper. Thanks for watching.